Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. Returnable from the 2. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and 10 give to Harris. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Off play action, it's Fields. Vacates quickly left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Here we go. Press right. Right.
Fields on 3rd. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Gets this to Bateman. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Report! 180! Finish it!
3rd and short, he's taking the option right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And they steal it back on the return. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. They have him back there because of the incredible things that he can do on punt returns, Brock, but this time he winds up giving the other side their incredible moment.
That's right. As a returner, you've got to field that ball clean first, and then second, keep it secure the rest of the way. There's 10 dudes on that other side. Heck, maybe even 11 if you got a punter who likes to hit. And their sole mission is to separate you from the ball at full speed. And if they're lucky, well, they're lucky they can return it back to the house for 6.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Here's Miller on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Fields looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right. That's complete inside the 35. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Has some space inside the 15. Has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get 6 points for themselves. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers take the lead on that successful kick. Now Boswell on to send this away. Deontay Hardy to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. Gets it to him on the screen. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Lengthy fourth down try here. They need 6.
180.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. Good.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First and 10 now from the 30. Design bootleg here. Complete now to the right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Here we go, side.
Second and 3 now. Running behind center with Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Here we go.
The drive picks up here. First and 10.
Right.
Play action, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Putting a receiver in motion.
Right.
This is Harris on second down. He's able to drive them forward into the red zone. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here he is on third and long. He's on the move.
You know, that's a situation may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push their lead to 4.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Returned it.
Now it's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Here's Henry on the option. Breaks the tackle. Green pass ahead. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Going option, headed left on this 1st down. Now pitch it to Henry. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Metton stopped by Alex Highsmith. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, as a running back, when you get that pitch, you better get vertical in a hurry. Get beyond that line before anybody can get to you.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 41. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down, here's Lamar. Finding Flowers. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds Aguilar. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Lamar off the play fake. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Calvin Austin on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go, son.
Fields on first down. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And they had that one contained right at the line, giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Middle. Sit up.
From the 17. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now Jackson on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. So no return on that punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, son.
Slot man motioned over. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
First down throw for Fields. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Don't jump. Ready? West right here.
Second down and 10. Fields buys time, rolling right. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock. but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He finds Aguilar. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens looking to add to their advantage. Second and 3 now. From the 29. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers jump in front now by 5. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Hill now to return it. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Jackson trying again after the pick. The screen pass falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He calls his own number again. And they'll be at midfield here as he gets out of bounds. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders or offensive guys are bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Catch made underneath by the back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And this one's incomplete, too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for George Pickens that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Fields now on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Okay, this is going to raise some eyebrows. Surprised he didn't let this one hit down. He fair catches at the 4. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Ravens will go on offense. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing from near his own goal line. Bateman hauls it in. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lamar now from the gun. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. That one vehemently swatted away. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Back to throw it. Roman Wilson reels it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Boswell on to send this away. Hardy on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, Kate. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Jackson's throwing for it. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanted to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what they've got to defend against right now.
They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Trying again following the sack. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That throw finds Pickens. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They give now to Najee. He's contained at the line for no gain. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Fields out of the gun. Chased out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down from the red zone. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind. But you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Hardy on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
At the 27-yard line.
From the 27. He'll get this to Henry. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Jackson now on third. Into the hands of Likely. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a punt of 47 yards. And they're going to take over possession.
Here we go.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On the move, headed right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Here we go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Extend. Out, let's go. Hey, 10. Go.
Looking to throw Fields. Rolling left, buying some time. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. 58 yards on the punt there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Short side option here. He's running left. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They toss right side to Henry. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They'll run now on second down. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Now Jackson on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Looking to throw. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Fields throwing here. We've got a screen to the running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Harris gets it on the draw. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Line up.
Fields looking to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. Now Boswell on to send this away. Hill now to return it. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, report! Report!
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. Gets this one to Andrews. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Austin. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, son.
They send a man in motion. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Here we go.
Off play action, it's Fields. Completed here to Pickens. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10, give to Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, 5, 5. Yep. Right.
Now it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Here's Fields. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. Starts his return from the 23. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a first and 10. One of the tight ends motioning left. They'll start this series with an option left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And this one does not go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here we go.
2nd and 3 now. Motioning Watkins right. Running for the marker on 2nd. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Here we go.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They give to Harris from the gun. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go, son.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
First right. Hey, Monday. Right.
Fields to throw it. He's got Harris. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Right.
Now running for the 1st time with Jalen Warren. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Don't jump. Ready?
Offense to the line for second down.
Go.
Here's Fields to throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. He'll throw it. Caught by Freiermuth. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Steelers leading by 7. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Harris will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Slot receiver headed left.
Right.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Here we go, son.
So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal.
Right.
Running it after the penalty. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Back to throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Here we go, son.
Harris is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Ravens 25. Chris Boswell to kick
Now
off.
Boswell on to send this away. Hill now to return it. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw. Fits it through the middle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And it's going to be second down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? Penalty not helping their cause for this third down. Throwing now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback? They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Baltimore.